Alrighty, the song we're gonna do is "I Always Wanted a Brother," which is a fantastic song from the movie Mufasa: The Lion King. It's a really great strummy song, fun to sing along. There's multiple parts, which when you're singing it can get a little bit confusing, but it's a gas, and you'll have a great time doing it. The song itself was written in the key of F, and it's sung in F sharp. We are going to do it in D, and the reason we're going to do it in D is those chord shapes are much easier to play than the F or the F sharp. So we're going to stick with D. If you want to sing along to the videos or anything else that's online, because it's in F sharp, you should have your capo on the 4th fret, right? So that would get you in the right key if you're singing along. But you don't need to. As long as you're following those D shapes that we're going to go over today, you can put the capo wherever you want. And I encourage you to try it in different places to try to match your voice, all right? But for today, we'll be learning the D shapes, and I'm going to have my capo on 4. You can put it wherever you feel best. All right, so the chords we're going to need are D. All right, that's going to be the starter. Then G, E minor, and A. And that is just most of the song is just those chords, right? So it starts with, when I'm king, no other animal. And if you're singing along, I guess you have to be very British and say, how does he say, animal, right? So when I'm king, no other animal could break our pride. So that's the fun part. So D, G, E minor, A. Then the refrain where he's singing, I always wanted a brother, is B minor. And I'm playing the bar here. But the other version that you can play is just the triad, which is just with these 3 fingers. And that's another B minor, so you can do that. And the other chord we need is an E on the refrain, because he's singing I always wanted a brother from the B minor to the E, and then in the refrain another G, a D, and an A. All right, so those are basic chords, a little bit of practice, and you can get that. At the tail end of the song, it changes in tone, gets a little somber. If you recall, it's that seasons change. The chord changes are a little bit trickier, and there's a G sharp minor and then a B. We're actually just going to skip that part of the song. The reason is I think it kind of ends well in just doing that first part. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just focus on the first part of the song, and we'll take it from there. If you're looking for the chords to print out and the lyrics, those can be found at Ultimate Guitar tab. I'll put a link in the description below. If you find that the tab that has the link starts with an F sharp, then there's a little transpose key. You just drop the key down and you'll see all the chords change. So you drop it down to D, right? But it's pretty straightforward, and just follow the link. Let's get cracking on the song itself. All right, so the chord progression is pretty straightforward. It's D, G, E minor to A. And we're just going to do that over and over and over again. When you're learning the song, you may just want to stick with a very, very simple strum pattern, and maybe just one downstroke per chord as you're learning it, right? So D, G, E minor, A. When I am king, no other animal could break my stride, something like that, right? Very easy. The strum pattern that I use is going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But I vary that throughout the song, and it'll change, and for no apparent reason other than that's kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. And that's the thing with strum patterns, is that they can be helpful and a good guide, but don't get so rigid that you're just focused on that strum pattern, because it actually just stiffens up the song. You want to be very natural and let it flow. So that's the strum pattern I'm going to use, but it'll change a lot. So, all right, we're going to give this song a shot. One of the challenges of it, though, is the song is actually a conversation between Taka and Mufasa, right? So there's lyrics that overlap between them. And it makes it a challenge to sing all the words that are in the song. So I just do my best. I sing a lot of the lyrics, and sometimes I don't get the overlapping dialogue. That's okay. I just pick the stuff that I want to sing, and you should do the same. Just pick what you want to sing, and it'll sound great. So let's get cracking. This is the way it goes. Remember the chord progression: D, G, E minor, A. Right? So when I am king, no other animal will break my stride, And my brother, when I'm king, you'll always take my side. Yeah, right. When I'm king, no other animal will break our pride. And my brother, I pray may run away, but they can't hide. Watch your hide. Let's go. Did your mama say you could be up this late? Okay, she didn't say, but either way, let's go. Did your father say you could be out this far? Okay, we're on our way, run away, let's go. Did your mama say you could be out this late? Okay, you're really sharp, yes you are, let's go. Did your father say you could be out this far? Make a wish on the brightest star. The next section is the refrain, the I always wanted a brother section, and that starts off with a B minor. I always wanted, to an E, brother, do it again. I always wanted, B minor to an E, a brother, then a G. I always wanted a brother, and then D, just like you, A. Right? That's that section. Then the second section is almost exactly the same as that first section, but there's a little bit of a difference at the end. So the second section, B minor. I always wanted a brother, E. B minor. I always wanted a brother, E. G. I always wanted a brother, D. Just like you. So in the second section, we don't go to the A to finish it. We stay on the D. And the reason is because then we launch into the next verse. So let's just play that through so you can kind of hear how that sounds. Right? Starting on the B minor. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother just like you. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a brother just like you. See that tree? Those birds are watching the world unfold. World unfold. See, it just slides right into the second verse. So after you finish the that second section, you're going back to the I always wanted a brother section. But this is, the lyrics are a little different, where he's saying, what did you say about my brother? That's not a stray, that's my brother. You stay away from my brother, 'cause I say so. So again, it's B minor to E, B minor to E, G, D, A. And then the second part of that is very similar. If you put your paws on my brother, B minor to E, B minor to E again, you'll meet the jaws of his brother, B minor to E. Then G, those are the laws for my brother. And then we can just end the song right there by where'd he go? There's one more small section at the end of the song, but we're not actually going to do that because the chords are a little bit challenging. And actually, I kind of just like ending it on the where'd he go part. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you've have a great time playing the song. It's a blast. Just a lot of practice, and you'll get it down. It's got a great rhythm. The lyrics can be really confusing, but don't worry about it. You'll have a great time playing it. And again, look for in the description below to find the chords and the lyrics. Have a good day.